Imagine this. Your parents tell you, "I'm proud of you." You smile. But 5 minutes later, you barely think about it. Then, a complete stranger leaves one comment online. "Your work is amazing." And suddenly, you read that comment again and again. Maybe even show it to your friends. Strange, isn't it? Why does one compliment from someone who doesn't even know you sometimes feel stronger than 100 compliments from people who do? Today, let's explore the psychology behind one of the most confusing parts of human behavior. Part 1. The expected compliment effect. Imagine your best friend says, "You're a good person." It feels nice. But part of your brain says, "Well, they're my friend. Of course they'll say that." Now imagine a stranger says exactly the same thing. Your brain thinks, "Wait, they don't know me. They have no reason to say this. So maybe it's true." Because the compliment feels unexpected, it often feels more believable. Let me tell you about Robin. Robin loved drawing. His parents praised every sketch he made. His friends also encouraged him. But honestly, he ignored most of it. One day, he uploaded a drawing online. A stranger commented, "This belongs in an art gallery." That single sentence stayed in his mind for weeks. Not because it was better, but because it came from someone with no emotional connection to him. Sometimes, distance creates credibility. Part 2. Your brain wants proof. Think about job interviews. Would you trust your mother saying, "You're the best candidate"? Or the interviewer saying, "You're hired"? Probably the interviewer. Because your brain values opinions from people who seem neutral. Family and close friends often support us out of love. Strangers don't have that same relationship. So their approval can feel more like evidence than affection. Part 3. The rarity effect. Imagine someone compliments you every day. Eventually, you expect it. Now imagine another person compliments you once in 6 months. Which compliment feels more special? Usually, the rare one. Our brains naturally pay more attention to things that happen less often. That's why unexpected praise can leave a stronger impression. Part 4. The internet changed everything. Years ago, most validation came from family, teachers, or friends. Today, one post can reach thousands of strangers. One viral video, one comment, one like, one share. Suddenly, your brain starts treating strangers like judges. And the more strangers approve, the more valuable it feels. But remember, the internet also works the opposite way. One negative comment from a stranger can hurt far more than 10 positive ones. Part 5. The danger of chasing validation. Here's where the problem begins. If your happiness depends only on strangers, you'll always need more. More likes, more followers, more compliments, more approval. And no number will ever feel enough. Because validation gives a temporary emotional reward. But self-respect lasts much longer. Part 6. The best kind of validation. Imagine finishing a difficult project. Nobody notices. Nobody applauds. Nobody comments. But you gave your best effort. That quiet feeling is called self-validation. It doesn't depend on algorithms, or followers, or applause. And unlike external validation, nobody can take it away from you. So, why does validation from strangers sometimes feel stronger? Because it's unexpected. It feels more objective. It's rare. And our brains naturally pay attention to novelty. But here's something worth remembering. A stranger can appreciate your work. Only you can appreciate your growth. The happiest people aren't the ones who receive the most validation. They're the ones who need the least. So the next time someone compliments you, say thank you. Smile. Appreciate it. But don't build your confidence on opinions that can disappear tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to ThinkSpace. And answer this question in the comments. What's one compliment from a stranger that you still remember today? You might be surprised how many people remember theirs.